Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the penultimate match of Season 42. Last round was a tough loss. The win was in sight, but I made one bad call, which prevented me from getting the win here. We were going up against a pretty strong roster, 7 GL player, very well modded, and all we needed to do, had we cleared Malgus, we could have done more. Actually, he looks like he returned. One of these territories wasn't clear, I think, earlier in the day. He was playing just enough to win. And the Malgus here, had I held on to my Hondo, I would have cleared the Malgus. Malgus is a character that when you have it down to just him, Hondo can clear it. I threw everything I had trying to get rid of Malgus, but at that point in the match, my counters were gone. But considering the strength of his defense, I was pretty happy to get through it, especially with the deficiencies that my roster has going up against a roster of this quality. My opponent today is Jad, 8.3 million GP roster, 169 Zetas, 13 Amis. He's a 3 GL player. That's not too much of a surprise because I was a 3 GL player until just this season of Grand Arena. That's when I unlocked my 4th, and my Sith Eternal Emperor is still Gear 12 and no ultimate, so I can't really use it. But what is notable here is that this might be the first time in years that I am playing an account with fewer GLs than me. Like, that's basically never the case. At most, we've gone up against opponents that we were tied with in terms of GLs. But he's got a number of other deficiencies. My entire strategy of playing with fewer GLs than opponents is to have more of everything else, and that is not the case with this guy. I'm kind of impressed that he was even able to climb up into Kyber 2 with the roster that he has, and we'll see that. Relic units, 110. This is a very low number, but I'm also a low number at 121, not too much more. His depth, though, 146. This is one of those places where I have always had a massive depth compared to my opponents to give me some advantages and to make sure I could muscle through teams, which he's not going to be able to do. We'll talk about it in the defense portion. Relics, he's got fewer tier 5s, fewer tier 7s, tied on the 8s, and tied on the 9s, and I have more overall, so I've got the advantages there. His modding, this is another place where he's also a little weak. His counts are very low, and this is one of those places where I'm usually one of the stronger modded rosters, and this is one of the weaker ones. It is the weakest one in the bracket. Datacrons, he's participating. It's solid enough. This is a very strong bracket, though, for Datacrons. No Jabba, no Lord Vader, so he doesn't have either of the strongest GLs. Also, no JML, so he's using some weaker GLs to get here, but SWGOH does counter a lot of things. Sith Eternal Emperor is an effective counter, and he's got JMK. Looking at this, is Relic 5 on the Malgus, Triple Ami, only Relic 5 on Starkiller, Relic 3 on Wampa is weak, his Savage is fine, Trey is fine, no Aphra, unusable Swolo, no Third Sister, so a number of deficiencies. Not using the Bad Batch, no Calcestis obviously, and he's got a 5-star or a 6-star Profundity, no Leviathan. So we'll see how he plays it. I didn't do any prep. I was working on the videos, like the GL Leia Organa video that's up is what I was doing the previous night as I recorded this. But we'll quickly glance through a couple things. I want to check Darth Revan's close to 300. Okay, let's take a look at the modding. With Jad's here, wearing this red shirt is throwing me off. Usually I wear like the same stuff. I have a pseudo uniform today. Usually I'm wearing a black shirt, black tee for the Grand Arenas, and I'll do like a black button down for the talk videos. Did not do that in the last one. And I got systems. And tonight, for whatever reason, I broke it, and it's throwing me off. I don't like looking at the screen, because it's distracting. Alright, let's see. Darth Revan's at, 300 something, so let's see. So in terms of his characters above 300 speed, the last one is Arc Trooper, so he has 16 characters. That's very shallow. So you can see the characters falling below: Piet, Watt, CLS, Grand Inquisitor, Basilisk Fallen. Like, a number of solid characters are modded pretty slow. That's going to help us out. And now, looking at the defense, now I was about to say this when we were going through the bracket, but I'll bring it up now. I forgot to put my Jabba back on defense. I took him off of defense for the last match, should have put it back down, so I gave him a little bit of an easier defense to go through, plus I knew he was going to keep his GLs for offense, because when you have 3 GLs, you got to keep them all for offense, because that's what I had to do. It just wasn't an option. So no trouble here. Back wall, he's probably just cleared the front and he'll check back later. Yeah, he hasn't touched anything back here. And up top, probably hasn't touched this either. Hasn't touched any of that. Probably seeing what I'm going to do. Now with his defense, we're looking at a Mon Mothma squad, Bosk, Phasma, sortie droids. Let's see what we can do here. We might be able to like Malak the Phasma, Wampa, things like that. Could throw in a couple solos. Down below, a little bit tougher here. We got Malgus, Raddus, Jedi Knight Revan, Qui-Gon. But we got plenty of counters for this stuff. What I really want to do though, I'm pretty excited for this. This Raddus squad here, there's a counter I've been wanting to do in one of these videos, but I haven't seen Raddus on defense for a couple matches since I saw this. I think the first week of this Grand Arena season, in my history, one of my opponents threw a Sana squad up against my Raddus and it lost. And I was shocked. Now, there were issues with it. It had Kyle Katarn on the squad so that he could use a Datacron. The modding wasn't the best. So it could have been fluky, but I have tested it in Territory Wars and it worked. So I'm gonna do it now. I need to show this. This is important to know because I don't think this is really in the history at all. And I probably should just make a video on it. Where are we at? My Sana's probably right here. If I even made a preset, I'm sure I made a preset for it. Yeah, here we go, right down at the bottom. Now, Sana's not a bad squad if you have relics on your Stormtrooper. That's the big problem that I have with mine, is he ends up dying. And you can't really do what you want to do with the squad because he's an important component to everything working here. Well, let's get into this. And we'll see if this is a fluky thing or a real thing. Like, is this something that we got lucky about? Alright, we taunt. AoE. We are going to do this assist onto Raddus. This is so far quite similar to how things were when I did this in Territory Wars. This lands days, right? Yeah, I'm going to... No, he's got tenacity up. I'm just gonna hit Raddus, I guess. AoEs. AoEs. Keep doing all this. Okay, now we got tenacity down. Let's throw a daze on K. No, we don't get it. Just keep doing these AoEs. Keep going. Alright, the taunt is off, so let's hit Raddus. Let's heal our boy. Keep him alive. Alright. We got to keep hitting K2SO. I don't know if I've gone up against a version with K2SO. Like when I didn't get footage when I did it in Territory Wars. Okay, so he's gone. Do I want to heal or not? Let's say yes. Keep doing this. This is all I did when I did it in Territory Wars. And Raddus will get to the full thing. But something weird happens. I don't even understand the kit well enough for all this. I'm going to just keep healing him. I just want him to be alive. I guess maybe we could hit like Cassian. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't get distracted because it's not what I did last time. I just relied on the AoEs and I didn't overthink it. No. Okay, maybe it's a fluky thing. I'm going to keep testing that though and see if other things happen with it. Now hopefully that doesn't give away the match. I feel like I can win this regardless, but we'll see. The rest of this we'll just play this safe and normal. We might do a little bit of testing. We might try some things out. There's a Datacron on this gas team that we'll try. We're going to get from the new set. For this though, we're just going to use some of this. I'm assuming it's the right Datacron, right? Okay. Ooh, Retribution. I should re-roll some of my Datacrons. I didn't. I need to re-roll all my Datacrons. I didn't because I was just trying to get the right level 9 abilities and was saving my re-rolls for that. And my credits. Okay, that's good timing. That means we might have a chance at standing up. Is that the sacrifice? There it is. Okay, now we stand up. Forced to hit Malak. I really want Kill Kestis so I can never have to do this again. Or I guess once my Sith Eternal Emperor is ready, we can use him here too. But this is just the reality of my roster that I have to do this counter. Okay. Big hit there. Bad timing on everything else. That's not good. That's bad. Alright, let's AoE. Terrible. Can we stand? Because I'm not a fan of how this is going. Okay. This hopefully takes out Malak. Perfect. Get rid of the taunt, and now let's do some work over on Talon. Hopefully we can take her. Oh, come on. Okay. That feels like bad timing for me. Because it might mean Fallen is going to do her thing right about now. Maybe not. That's not great for me. Alright, this is terrible. Alright, let's hit Talon. Can I just take out Revan? Counter him to death. Come on. Do I have an AoE ability? Come on. Dang it. Let me do it. Get rid of the taunt. Taunt expire. Come on. No. Bad ability block. Go away, taunt. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, okay. Fallen. I mean, we're going to lose this. Because right there. That's why I hate this counter. And why I hate being in a position to have to rely on it. Except now that I'm thinking about it, it's not true at all. I don't have to rely on it. Because this guy doesn't have GLs on defense. I'm just thinking like other matches. I'm just like in a relying on past performance right now. All right, let's do this seriously, and we just need my defense to hold. So let's grab these guys. We'll try to make some back on solos. I really wish Jabba was on defense, because it would force his... It would have forced his hand in a couple places. He would have beat the Jabba, I'm sure, no problem. But it may have meant another team would have had a better chance of getting a hold. Come on. Let's heal up a little bit. The Qui-Gon Datacron is one we'll all definitely want and be very tired of next Grand Arena season. Let's get a little bit of protection up on those who can. Awesome. Okay, let's move on. Do you think my Scythe... No, there's no way he's going to beat this without the ultimate. What do I want to use? I'm just very tempted to just... I guess I don't have enough Sith for it, so we're not going to do that. But I was very tempted to do it. This is just a CLS situation. It kind of feels like one of those. No, let's get the stats. And here we go. Yeah, definitely wish I would have recalibrated my brain to remember that I should have just used JMK up against that Malgus. Because it's not that kind of match. There's no Jolie here. Okay, let's just rip apart Jedi Knight Luke. Didn't click on Han because he wouldn't have been able to assist because of the buff immunity. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Alright. We gotta find places to make up the banners. We'll tray this. Oh no, we could just Aphra this too. Let's Aphra this. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Alright, Aphra. Grab a Kron. And we got something for Sith, right? Yeah, I guess I can't use this elsewhere. Let's just use it. And I think I'm just gonna auto. Doesn't really matter. This is a strong counter. Yeah, let's just auto. I don't really feel like playing it. What can we talk about? The I was trying to turn off some stuff to fix the noise levels, and then it took me way longer than I thought it was going to. What do we got here? Yeah, but it's a boring whatever. And I did all this because we're just, you know what? You know what I want to try? I just want to try. Maybe I shouldn't be trying things right now. I'm kind of curious if Cere Junda could do this. Like, do I think she could do... She should be able to. Let's just do it. Like, my only way to win this at this point is if he can't clear me. So, let's learn some things. And I want to know if this works. We were going to just do Treya. But there's nothing to learn with that. This, though, is my favorite team, and I want to see what all I can do with it. Can I use this for cleanups? Like, eventually, we're going to get a lot of ramping stats onto Fulcrum especially. Like, I'm sure this would work at Relics, but I'm talking, like, with what I'm working with here. Get a little protection up. Okay, let's hit Fallen. Hit Fallen. Just basic. Okay, this will give us another turn. This should do it. Not quite. Never mind. Oh, you know what? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I just remembered why this isn't going to work. Well, maybe Fulcrum can still do it. But Junda can't. And it's because I think Junda's big attack, that ability is percent health. And I don't think percent health works on Malgus. And that, but this, it'll work on Fallen though. Okay, let's just auto from here and watch what happens. Come on. Will the damage ramp up enough? It's feeling like no. And Malgus's defense is going to keep increasing. His damage output's going to keep getting higher. Okay. And really the only mechanic for me to win this is Fulcrum's, well, it's the Junda Ami working with Fulcrum so that she can do a big hit, which is just not even coming close. And then yeah, and that's a percent health ability, so it's not going to do much damage up against Malgus. Okay. Yeah, so there's no opportunity here for Junda. Which, had I thought long enough about it, I should have figured out before we started the battle. But it does mean I can showcase something that I didn't get to showcase last round. I'm kind of hoping he clears me before the clock runs out. But it might not happen. It's feeling like it's not going to happen. So I don't really want to wait another minute. Or make all of you wait another minute. But what's going to happen here? Okay. All right. That's fine. It sets me up to do what I want. One thing I like to showcase, which is this. Let's go to the smugglers. Let's grab Cere and some bodies. Let's grab these guys and grab our boy Hondo. Throw down a capture. They can't do anything. Let's call Cere, I guess, for some help. Cere calls Hondo. That we're just trying to stack up the ransom quickly. You know what? I probably should have put Cere under stealth. That would make more sense. But now we got our 10 stacks. I am just gonna auto from here. Because this is a thing where it's just going to be about Hondo getting to the 50 stacks. All these other characters dying. They don't even need to die, but it's better if they do. I wonder if the Datacron's gonna affect things. I just want to make sure that on this turn we call in Hondo for the assist, because it just speeds it up by 1 stack. Once we get to 50, it'll be better and easier. And when all these other characters die. Because Hondo gets a bunch of added stats when all these characters die. Which is why I didn't mind bringing in really weak characters. Okay. And now, I don't know. I'm wondering if the added stats are going to stop this from working. No, we're making progress. We're making progress. There we go. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We'll be better off if Chewie dies. Perfect. Now we get to do the real work. And this is what I wanted last round, but I used it early. The Malgus went down to a Darth Revan and Malgus, and I was hoping that was few enough characters for Hondo to deal with on his own, and it wasn't. He couldn't get to the 50 stacks. He died before it happened. But here, like we're getting close. We should be able to do it. Closer. Come on. Boom. It's my favorite cleanup on Malgus. Even when we had that double revive on the tanks, it would work. The reason it took so long is because of all those extra health stats from the Datacron. Okay, and now that was... Oh, he did put a GL down. Look at that. Oh. Alright, we're going to try a couple things. One, we're going to do something that I know that's not going to work, because it hasn't been working in 5v5, but I'm doing it anyway. And that's my JTR thing, because I'm just obsessed with... although I keep just neglecting to do the mod thing, because when I'm done with these matches, I'm done with the game. And then I don't think about it until the next time we're doing Grand Arena. Oh, and then Nest is on defense, so we can't use Nest. So who do we want to use in Nest's spot? What if we used Hermit Yoda? No, I'm going to use Hermit Yoda. Maybe. A Jawa? No, I think I need somebody of Relic 5. I need a Relic 5 person. Who we could take one of the clones. Biston? And get some extra turns and stuff. Is that what I did last round? No, we need to use him for Raddus. In case I use Raddus. I don't think I will, but let's not deprive myself of the option. Let's just take one of these clones. Let's do Sarge. Grab a Kron. Okay. Work the way I want you to work. Okay. He does his thing. He gets his 5 stacks. Is it my turn? Great. Now he's doing his thing. I don't care about that. That I care about. Kinda wish that didn't happen. But it's fine as long as they don't go after JTR. But he increased my cooldown, so I can't do my ability. Oh wait, no I can. And he's got 5 stacks, so I believe this means I can crit him. Does it say? No, it says somewhere in his kit. I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed crit when he has 5 stacks of English. Okay. Let some of my risk-taking behavior pay off this round. Let's do this. No, of course not. They're gonna heal up in a minute. Okay, here you go. Do it. Oh, man. Yeah, now he's healed up. It's so nice when it works. The thing is, it works better in 3v3, and that's when I first started doing it. Because he's getting, I think it's 5% extra max health for each Mandalorian character. And because of all the additional Mandalorian characters here, he can survive the hit. I think that's what's going on. And the other thing is, I think I'm modded wrong. But let's hit bow. Yeah, we didn't do anything there. As long as they keep hitting Swolo, though, we're fine. Because he can't die unless Rey gets weak. Let's hit Mando? Oh, not terrible. Do I got another big hit in line? Here we go. Let's do it this time. Oh my god. You see what I'm talking about here with this damage output is like inconsistent? Alright, he's dead now. Alright, let's just not do that anymore. There's no Scion here on the Trey team. Alright, we're gonna do this. Let's do JML. Do Jedi. And a JML with these guys. I want Hermit Yoda. I probably should do this with Jolee, but I'm gonna do it in Basilisk because I want the Krons. This is what I did last round too. I think I'm to the point where JML is just how I'd like to do this until I have Sith Eternal Emperor. Except this really is better with Jolee. Whatever. Maybe I should be using Old Ben or like maybe even Shock T for the Dispel. Yeah, that's fine. I've got Jedi Knight Luke for the Dispel. Alright, I'm just gonna I want him to just take his turn, and I don't want to interrupt it. Just do your thing. There we go. Now let's get to work. Okay. Do this. Stuns all around. Go after Ahsoka. I haven't even started working on the Master's training yet. Let's get to work on the real stuff. We are behind. Okay. We will swap. Don't like it, don't like it. Where's my mark? I don't have a mark yet. Let's get some little turn meter action. 2 minutes and not enough progress. Okay, I should have another mark right. Well, as soon as Revan takes his turn, let's get more Masters training spread around. Okay, not a fan. Too much clock. Alright. Let's clear all that. Mark. We'll do the ultimate next. And we're just getting to work on all this. We're running out of time. I hate it. But we got a stun coming up in a minute. Oh my god, come on. Alright, I just need to auto. This is going terribly. Yeah. I hate it all. What kind of crown we got here? Can we just take out Ahsoka? This is absurd. Fine. Well, we're just counting on my defense to win this for me now anyway. I'm gonna check the mods on that. We did that last round and it worked fine. Okay. Do I just want to do it like that? No. I've lost the will to talk, which means I probably should be talking about now. I've been watching Jack Ryan. Let's talk about that, because it's just a dumb show that's fun to watch. And that's what I'm in the mood for now. Now, can I do what I want to do yet? What are the relic levels on all these characters? Relic 8 on JMK, but what do we got? What's over on Ahsoka? Relic 5. I don't get it. Let's get rid of these buffs. And we'll auto in a minute. I just want to be in control. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Jack Ryan Season 3, it's no Jack Ryan Season 1 or Season 2 so far, but I like it fine. I like it enough. And I like spy stuff. It's actually what I don't like about, one of the things I didn't like about Secret Invasion. Like, they didn't really have an understanding of what a spy show was. They kept saying it was going to be a spy thing. That's not what spy stuff is like. Alright, I need to just auto. What is going on today? Jeez. Do not have time for this. Can we heal up my Ahsoka? I just need to do this to... This is absurd. I watched the Invincible, the Adam Eve, like, I guess like, I don't know what to call it, special episode. Really liked it. Really excited for season 2 of Invincible, especially considering how long we've had to wait for it. Okay, let's not waste time hitting. No. Let's definitely waste time doing that because we're gonna time out anyway. Yeah, we need my defense to hold. I can't believe this match. I've got one of these matches in me every few matches where I just play like an idiot, or because like there's unforeseen things. Like this guy's modding's not that good. It's part of the reason why I felt like we could goof off a little bit, but we're paying for it. All right, we're just jobbing this. We're done having fun. No more fun today. You know, no, let's not goof off. I was gonna throw in Greedo so I could work on the payout for the, what's it called? Let's grab this for the health, steal, defense, and health. The prestigious quest is what I'm talking about with Greedo. But we're not having fun anymore. We are completely done with fun this round. We will, yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of the frenzy. Why not? And, sure, take a disarm. We'll throw thermals on everybody. Ability block, sure. But really to throw more thermals here, let's do this. Get, what is this called? Trusted Agent. Get some Trusted Agent going. And you know what? They're going to do some attacks. Let's get some protection up. And we're done. Because we're not having fun anymore. We're using overpowered things. Okay, Treya. Let's just do my tray up against, let's do Sith versus Sith. We did this last round and it worked great. I could also, you know, we could also do troop. No, let's do this. We're gonna do this. Maybe not, actually. Because I think part of the reason it worked last time so well was because mine were worse. So it triggered my Annihilate first and I couldn't trigger his. And in this situation, I am going to trigger his Annihilate. So let's just do Troopers. Although maybe this won't work. Oh wait, no, we can target Empire Trooper. Because SWGOH kind of messes up some of this stuff, but we can get things going a little bit here by going after the Empire Trooper. Can we get some days? Well, they dispel anyway, so it's not like it matters. Okay. I'll try to stagger. I don't think it's going to work. Okay. Trooper down. Let's try and take out Nihilus. Perfect. Now Sidious. Perfect. And now Treya. Awesome. And here we got a little bit more work, but at least the unique is gone. And what we can, this is really going to be about armor shreds. Although I'm a little worried about it, because he's going through my stacks and we need another stack like right now. Okay, that gets us one more stack, but he's gonna get, okay. Okay. This is, I just need a lot of, I need a ton of armor shred is what I need. And we got another turn to go. I'm gonna mark Stark is what I'm gonna do. Maybe, well, we lose the trap from Stark, but maybe it keeps Dark Trooper alive long enough to get another stack. And we get another armor shred. Don't die on me, buddy. Alright. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this doesn't really work with SWGOH here. Okay. Come on. Okay, it's over. Let's auto be done with it. We'll just clean it up. let's just use like bounty hunters. I don't really care. I'm just gonna save Treya. Let's do Orsing, Greedo, Zam, Mando, Grief. Alright, we'll get this contract going quick and in a minute. This ought to do it. And boom. I can't believe I started this match thinking we were going to have a completely different evening. And instead we get chaos. But anyone who's watched me long enough knows that we get a little chaotic from time to time. Wait, let's do some of this, make sure it's handled right. Let's just auto. So where am I on season 2 of Rebels? I watched The Return of Hondo. Okay, so we can talk a little about Hondo. Maybe I mentioned this in a previous Grand Arena episode. I don't recall because I usually do these late at night when I should be sleeping, and I get a little delirious. We can Malak solo this, right? If we can't, we're gonna find out. No, I want Sith. Sure. What I liked about Hondo and Rebels, at least from the one episode I watched. Oh, you know what? We should be testing. From the one episode I watched, the writing was great. And it brought me to the conclusion that I think that maybe the reason everybody loves Hondo is not because of Clone Wars, because I didn't like him in Clone Wars, is because of Rebels. Like, Hondo was great in Rebels, at least the one appearance that I've seen. And if that's the case, I get it now. Alright, should we just get rid of Stormtrooper? Why not? Not quite. Now we do it. Okay. Not really how I should play this, but I felt like the window of opportunity was there, so I just felt like taking it. Really what we need to do is get rid of TIE Pilot. And now we don't have a taunt to deal with, at least. There's a third drain life. Just give me my drain lives. So close. Okay, there goes the Yami, and let's just auto from here. It doesn't matter. Do I have Savage left? I don't recall. Who else is left in this territory? So let's do Captain Rex. I don't know if we're gonna do Princess Nisa because she's just not fun to play. I am not a Nisa fan. Oh, we can't do that there. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's do Captain Rex up against Sortie. This is going to go bad. Because Sortie's got a bunch of extra speed and stuff. I'm certain they're going to outspeed me. But I want to... We added the Ami, I added some Zetas. We're using Sabine now. I want to see the difference. I want to just use them. And if it doesn't work, we're going to do Merrin, the Merrin Ami. Okay, that's all fine-ish. Who's not relicked? BB-8, okay. We get our AoE action. We get a lot of that action. Oh, he's stealth. Let's do a special. Well, let's spread this around because I want to hit these. I want to hit. Does this any of these dispel? Let's hit IG88. Get oh no. Does this? No, that's dispel buffs. No. These are cleanses, which is not what I'm looking for. Oh, but we got rid of spare parts. Can this dispel? No. Can it? Well, we got tenacity down. Awesome. We get a stun. This is going pretty great. This is a good result. This team was not, it's not great, but it's not, wasn't bad. Like this didn't have T3M4. Missing some components. But they did start first. It is a solid enough character. Definitely learning things. Just, I guess, load up on... I need the Zeta on Sabine, though. Okay. Why can't I do more? Let's do the armor shred. Am I never going to be able to kill BB-8? Is it just permanently stealth? And is the damage immunity never going to come off Droideka? Or is this because we're taking too many turns? So I need to just like... Well, here's my window. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god. Do I just auto basics or something? Okay, here we finally go. Finally. Is it all these attacks out of turn adding the... What's adding the protection up? Alright, let's just auto. Because we're not getting through any of this. Why don't I know this mechanic? Is it just because mine was at gear 12 or gear 11 forever that I just didn't get to experience this? What if I basic? Alright, I need to look at the kit and understand what this protection up mechanic is. I don't remember this. It's been a while since I looked at the kit. Okay, well, it would have been a win without that protection up mechanic. Let's do more testing. We're doing night system. This is really bad. This is a dumb thing to do, but I want to do it anyway because these are the testing records where I just do dumb things, or it turned into that because I was doing dumb things. But this is a dumb thing because of Boba Fett. You don't want to use weak nice steers up against a Relic 8 Boba Fett. This is a foolish thing to do, but if I can keep him stunned, then maybe we'll be okay. I just don't know if we can. Yeah, let's AoE get Plague everywhere. Definitely do this because we got to get by this taunt at some point. Because I really got to stun Boba Fett before he takes his turn. Like, really badly. Which we just did, which is great. Which means we can do our Plague mechanic. Maybe I should have healed there. Probably should have healed. Let's just... Come on. Come on. Okay, he went with the ability block. That's better than the execute, but next turn he's going to execute. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did I just basic and hit the Plague? No. Should have. Alright, we got a stun. That's going to buy us. It's perfect. Okay, now we go after Boba Fett. As long as we get rid of Bounty Hunter's Resolve, we are good for a bit. All these other characters just don't matter. Like, the only threat here is Boba Fett. But I do want to show what Merrin and this Ami can do at gear 11 without that final ability. And at less than 7 stars. Like, this is a 6-star Merrin. I probably should have used them up against a different squad, but I wasn't thinking about it. Alright, now I'm worried. Stun. Perfect, 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 perfect. Maybe we take out Zam, because there's too much recovery here. Oh, it's not Zam, it's Bosch. Never mind. I just saw the thermals and I thought it was Zam for a moment. Oh, I need to heal. Okay. We are running low on time. Probably need to auto very soon. I just want to control the Boba Fett aspect. It's the only one I'm worried about. I just don't want him to go and get Bounty Hunter's Resolve back. And he should be dead, but we're not taking any chances. Now we auto. We got a minute to make this happen. See how they do. I think we got to be focused. Yeah, we're gonna just be focused because spreading the attention around is causing problems. They're recovering. But really now we're in a clock situation. He recovered all of that? Well, I guess he got back to full health. Yeah, we're in a timeout situation. It's too bad. It's all that Bosk lead recovery, I guess. Or no, maybe it's thermal stuff from Bosch. Probably that. It's probably that. Alright, we've wasted enough time. Let's blow some stuff up. Have we wasted enough time? That's the question. I don't think we have. There's always more time to waste. Now, I would imagine the protection up mechanic is still going to prevent this one from working. Really should read what's causing that, because I don't remember it. But it seems like we're getting through it. Oh, because we can ignore defense, can't we? Or we're ignoring something. So we are getting through it. Can we get to the health? Like, or we were ignoring something somehow where, okay, yeah. Or is it because there's like provoked or something and he is getting... Interesting. And there's the return. Awesome. Okay. Let's do Saw Gerrera. We're just using everybody today. At this point, who cares? Alright, we'll hit CAD. We'll throw the bombs. Let's heal up. I don't even understand what happened. Okay. Sabine did appear to make a huge difference, though, with Rex. That was a very promising result. And even Merrin, that was promising result, even though even though we don't get a win out of those, it was very informative. All right, we're looking at Executor, Profundity, Negotiator. Okay. All right, how do I want to do this? I think, well, we gotta Scythe it. We don't have a choice about that. It's my only option. At least it's a lower star version. Although, do I want to try that thing? Maybe we do it this time. Maybe I should check my history about it. Because I think it was this. But it has to be... Well, the problem with doing this is then what do I do up against the Chimera? Well, I guess the Chimera... No, we can't do this. Because it leaves me with nothing up against the Chimera. Or not the Chimera, the Negotiator. No, not an option. Yeah, so I need the Bomber. Do I want the Reaper? It's not like I'm going to use it. Like, just in case things go bad? Yeah, just in case things go bad, let's take it. Yeah. Okay. How's this going to go? What kind of RNG are you going to get? They ripped me apart with the RNG last time. Get rid of the debuffs. Yes, awesome. Okay. Don't care. We lose one friend. Okay. Now is its shot. Some offense up, take a hit, and you know what, let's do it. Okay. And does it dispel at all? No, it's just basic. Kind of stuck in this situation where I have to go after this, which is terrible. All right, fine. I think I did the burning a turn early. I should have just been patient. But I cleaned this up last round. Getting through the Y-Wing makes a pretty huge difference. We still needed a little bit of help, but this is doable. All right, I need this. I guess maybe I should have the Defender with the Profundity. The defender the defender probably would have made a pretty big difference. Alright, we get a little turn meter there. We will bring out the interceptor. Alright, this should do it. Okay. Stun it, because then we don't got to deal with the retribution. All right. Here we just need a little sacrifice. Did I make it? No, I don't think I have a... I didn't make a preset for sacrifice fleet, so I need this. I just want some ships that are going to go down quick. That's all I care about. And the last one I usually use the scimitar. Okay. Great. Perfect. Now the Malevolence, we got my Ebon Hawk in here, we got my ships. Technically I don't need Soldier, but he's there. Let's go. And this is straightforward. There's a little bit RNG. We got to see who they hit. Okay, they hit there. I'm going to try and land a stun over on Bosk. Perfect. I will get a guy out. We're just... Okay, we will throw this over on CAD and get some assists. Hopefully take him out. The dodges. Oh my god, those dodges. Alright, now take him out. Not quite. Perfect. Now we get Spy in a moment. And we don't have the taunt up yet, so we can target who we want. Okay. One more hit, and we'll be through the reinforced hull. Oh my god, why are you dodging? Alright, let's do this. And fine. Okay, we lose Spy, that's kind of bad, but better than some alternatives. Let's definitely bring out Ebon Hawk, because they don't have the payout yet. Okay, perfect. Land this. This should also be pretty perfect. We can basic. Not quite what we wanted, but good enough. Also good enough. Which this is Dispel, right? Yeah. Hopefully this takes out IG-2000. Got it. Can we get it? Oh, well, he's gonna cleanse anyway. It's just basic. And there we go. From here, it's a win. Oh my god, why are you prolonging this? Got it. Not a talkative mood today. Or it's because it's 2:30 a.m. I took a little break before fleets, and I got tired during that time period. Now here, so you're going to start with Cassian on the field? I think we're just going to... I might regret this. Do I start with Finalizer? Or do I start with Raddus? I feel like starting with Finalizer. This might be a mistake. No, it is a mistake, because they don't get any turn meter. We did this last time. We're not going to do it. The turn meter mechanics just destroys the Finalizer. Alright, now this here is big and important. Do not take... Oh my god. That's kind of why I was considering the Finalizer anyway, was just to try and create a different... I was concerned about that happening. Because I don't think we can win this now. Let's do this, I guess. We're gonna lose them. No, we can't win. We're not gonna win this. No, that was a terrible opening. I need to hit this. He's just gonna cleanse the Falcon. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, so I knew it was just gonna be wasted hits. Don't die. Oh my god. Yeah, we're never gonna do it. 6 turns. We need to survive to the reinforcement, and that's not gonna happen. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay. See, we've 5 turns. We're not going to do it. Is this turn meter? 40. Yeah, we're going to do this just for the turn meter. We're not taking anybody out. Oh, we don't get any turn meter, so that was a waste anyway. Yeah, it's over. No, we can't clear this fleet. Which means we probably can't win, because I burned a lot of banners earlier, and he's going to come back later and probably clear a bunch of this. But we'll see. Maybe not. We'll still throw these fleets in, and I'm going to blame today's match on wearing a red shirt and not a black shirt. For all the Star Trek implications. Sure. And I guess. Yeah. We'll throw in the Sith fleet, not the... we have to use the Finalizers, the capital ship, but we're not using a First Order fleet. That's not going to do anything. We already lost a lot of Sith ships too, but we're going to run with it. I'm going to add a bunch of gear to those Resistance pilots. I just need them to, like, live. This is not going to do anything. And yeah, we're done. This isn't just... There's no point in doing this anymore. We're done. I can't believe this match. Like, the last round, we went up against a really tough roster, and a lot of things went right. And this match, we went up against a much more favorable matchup, and a lot of things went wrong. But we'll check back in the morning. Maybe my fleet defense, or not even the fleet defense, maybe my squad defenses do some work. We'll see what he has left for offense. Another classic match where I'm a victim of my own hubris. This was a match I should have won, and I didn't. I basically threw it away. Really well played by my opponent Jads, who was able to overcome a lot of disadvantages to capitalize on the mistakes that I made. I was counting on clearing his fleet, and I didn't execute. I knew he couldn't full clear me, so I played it the way that I did, goofed off, was reckless. And one of the bigger mistakes that I made that really, I think, caused a lot of this was forgetting to put Jabba back on defense after my first round opponent. Because had I done that, I think he would have struggled more and possibly not cleared everything. He had already cleared the front territory, so we won't review that. But here's how the back went. He needed 3 attacks on Trench to get through Trench. The rest was easy. And up top, getting tripped up once by Dash with Nest, but that's not a particularly strong team. No issues with any Datacrons, and on the back, didn't even attempt the Profundity battle. And partly probably because he was ahead on banners, so he didn't need to, because we did a ton of testing thinking I was going to get through. Too bad for me. It knocked me down into Kyber 3. The bracket is Kyber 2, but we'll need to win the final round to hopefully climb back into Kyber 2 so that next season we can be in Kyber 2, and more importantly, so that during the off week we can collect extra crystals, because at 20 crystals a day, we're looking at about 140 crystals that I'll be losing by not being in Kyber 2. But we'll wrap it up there. Be excellent to each other, everyone. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.